if everything that happens has a cause, then what is the essence of saying I am free, or are we totally free? These are the questions that have been going on in my mind for quite some time now. And digging through, I realized that it has been an impending problem that has not been fully solved by philosophers in philosophy. So, and that problem is called the problem of determinism and the problem of free will. So, in that free will, we are meant to understand that we make our own choices, and those choices that we make are things that give birth to other things that happens to us. Understand? So, any decision that we make is as a result of what we actually want to choose for ourselves. So now, but those choices that we make are sometimes, or most of the times, are being influenced by some external factors peculiar to us. Some of those factors could be things that we didn't actually make a choice for. For example, our genetics. We have the locations where we have been born, the parents whom we have been born to, the things that we saw while growing up, and the kind of areas that we grew up while growing up. A lot of factors that are external to us that are not things that we chose by ourselves happens. Then, if this is actually true, then are we totally free? You could ask yourself that, let's say that you want to drink water, you take a bottle of water and you drink. So you would say that, or it would be assumed that you've made the choice by drinking water. So, but now the only question that comes with it is that choice that was being made when you drank that water, were you the one that actually caused that thirsty? Because what made you to be thirsty? That stuff that made you to be thirsty, was it as a result of what you wanted? Do you actually want to be thirsty inside before that thirstiness came out? I don't know if I'm making sense here. So, and then there's another aspect of the school of thought called the deterministic philosophers. Those are the ones that believe that everything that have happened are pre-planned, are being predestined for us to happen. So now, within this object of determinism and object of free will, which people do you think thrives more? Which people do you think are much more realistic for us as human beings? Are you of the school of thought of free will, or are you of the school of thought of determinism? With respect to the fact that determinism are things that we didn't really plan for ourselves, but came as a result of factors that are not peculiar to us, or came as a factor of predestination, of our future being planned already even before we were born? Or are we as a result of the decisions and the choices that we make by ourselves? So these are questions that have been paramount for us to think about, and these I want you to have your own thoughts and know what to think about these topics.